Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's spirit card reading question is mostly you want to know what they know about you, okay? So whoever you have in mind, it could be whoever it is, okay? Make a guess, perhaps somebody, and we want to kind of know what they know about you, okay? Could definitely be your mother, your father, your sibling, your cousin, your friend, your ex, a person, a stranger, perhaps an acquaintance. You want to know what they know practically, okay? So what do they know about you, or what has people gossiped about you? But we're not gonna go in the form of gossip. It's just an element of what I know and what am I using that knowledge for, okay? Is it good intentioned? Is it bad? Or what do I do with those knowledges, okay? It could be that I don't give a shit about it, you know, as I could, okay? So you have those questions you can reflect on. So you have 5 piles. The first one is Tarot de la Nuit. Pile 2 is Millennium Thoth. Pile 3 is Fountain Tarot. Pile 4 is Mary L Tarot. And pile 5 is the Night Sun Tarot. Okay, so you have 5 piles. You can definitely choose with your intuition. And that's it, okay? You can go to the timestamps, and if you want to like, dislike, comment down below if it resonated, if it didn't, etc. Okay, so those are the things I have. I will also be using some oracle cards. You can look at them because I know some of you want to know what they are. So you have the Monology deck, you have the Sacred Geometry by Alone. Spirit animal will give me an idea of how I tap into you or what type of person I could be, okay? Archetypes from Kim Cran will give me an idea of what type of person they are, okay? So these two together are the type of person you're here for, okay? Could be good things as it could be bad things, but then again, if it's a close relative of yours, you know your person better than me, so please don't get insulted. It's not meant to insult. If I say any like negative comments, it's just an element of perception, okay? Like, I don't criminalize, I don't wish to criminalize anyone, okay? Now with the what do you call this one, the archetypes, no, not the archetypes, the wild unknown alchemy cards, okay? This is gonna describe how they see you or what they know about you and what type of person you are considered to be, okay? So it could be me channeling something. So again, as I mentioned, if I say negative things or I kind of tap into shadow elements, or if I say things that really don't resonate with you, definitely don't allow yourself to get triggered or hurt by me. It's not meant to hurt, okay? And then Monology deck, it's more the advice you as the viewer need to know regarding this person, okay? We'll see. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a few minutes to shuffle all 5 decks, and if you wish, you can definitely go directly to the timestamps, okay? So you allow yourself that freedom for sure. Okay, so how are you considered? And for the alchemy, I believe I'm going to be using the guidebook, okay? It's going to be one of the only ones I'm going to allow myself to use the guidebook when I have the card, okay? Because the guidebook sometimes gives you extra information, which I might channel as I might not, but we're just going to be using it. I'll use the guidebook, man. Okay. us who they are, type of person they are. Who are they? Okay. Look, the pathway. Advice for you, whoever's watching this. To shuffle much. Who they are also. Again, how do they operate as a person? And their intentions connected to the relationship. Okay, so this could be about what your relationship will become, or the approach. Okay, like the approach connected to you. Is it more like friendship? Is it more just me being aware, or it's just like people talked about it without me asking? It's like I've heard, you know, like how people talk sometimes. It's like gossiping, or just it's news, and news travels very fast most of the time. Okay, be it it's a downfall or it's a success element, news travels very fast. Okay, so specifically in a community environment, okay, so if it's a community, a workplace, etc. So what are this person's intentions? Okay, connected to you, or what you have with them. Okay, like what type of, is it friendship, is it love, interest, etc. Okay, so we're ready, and I'm also going to be using like eye colors, or you know, months, numbers. Okay, we're good. So pile one, whoever chose Tarot de la Nuit, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I'm doing well also, even though it doesn't seem like it, but I'm doing well. Okay, facing reality the way it is. So that's it. Let me shuffle a bit so we can kind of start the reading about what this person knows, what they know about you in the present moment, right now when you're watching this. Okay, so it's timeless reading, definitely, and I'm gonna have faith that my intuition is right. Okay, and hopefully you need to confirm those things if you wish to kind of see it. Okay, and if it's not an element of questioning, it's an element of faith, then definitely be it, you know, let it be. So what do I know about you? Okay, information I know about you. I might know a lot of stuff which you don't expect me to know, okay, because I have like this the world card here, but this lady is very similar to the High Priestess, in this deck, but it's the World card, and there's the Moon there. There's an Owl. So perhaps I know more about you than you expect me to know. This one. They know more about you than you know about them, perhaps. Okay. So what type of relationship, or what are my intentions? Okay, so you have originality. So in my opinion, perhaps what I know about you is that you're a very original person, or me myself, I'm a very I was gonna say quirky a bit, or eccentric. Who am I? You have the Crow with the Panther. Okay, it's a very intimidating energy for some part. Okay, not gonna lie. And who am I also again? You have the Box with the prayer. So I'm a person that prays a lot. Okay, I'm religious a bit. And advice for you here is, what do you need to release connected to this person, and take time to breathe out. So you need to make sure, whoever you are, you have enough breaks. Do you are you workaholic, or you work a lot? This one, do you work all the times? Like, even if you're a full-timer, do you bring work home? You know, that kind. Or if you're a full-time mother, full-time father, or you know, I don't know, it's a full-time job you have, whichever way it is. But are you eating properly? Are you, you know, breathing properly? As in, like, it's like when you breathe, do you feel like your breath is short breath, or you can inhale and then exhale properly and still feel like nothing changed? Okay, this one, it's more an element of, do you exercise enough? And if it's not exercising enough, do you pamper yourself enough? Okay, do you eat the food, or do you go out with friends sometimes? If you're working all the time, do you make sure that every week you see a friend, or do you see your parents? And if it's not the parents, do you spend time with your children? You know, all that kind of stuff. And what do you need to release? So the advice here is, if you need to release, I don't know, emotional baggages, or this person did something towards you, or it's a mental pattern you need to release, in the form of, like, there are certain ways we think or we behave that we are not conscious, is not serving us as for our better, you know, our improvement or our personal growth. It's important that you release it. Okay, so sometimes ways we think, ways we behave, ways we talk with people, ways we stare at people perhaps, or ways we kind of befriend people could be you know, not how you are now. Like, what I want to mean by that, it's like you've changed perhaps, and you have certain patterns, like routine elements that you used to have before, and they were useful to you with the personality you used to have before. Now you've changed, right? So your patterns and your mental thoughts are going to change too, and sometimes you're not aware that you need to kind of release those things. So it's more like what you need to release here. It could be that perhaps there are ways you think about yourself, or the way you judge people, etc., that doesn't work well with this one. Okay, so the advice here is to release the things that you don't need, be it thought patterns where you judge, or ways you befriend people, or ways you treat yourself. Okay, like you yourself, how you behave with yourself. Are you rough with yourself? Are you I don't know, like strict with yourself, etc.? And where are these behaviors or thought patterns bringing you? Are they bringing you good outcomes or achievements, or are they bringing you negative thoughts and negativity overall? Okay, so those are things that we just want you to kind of like be aware of. Okay, if it didn't resonate, just release everything I said. It's not important. What type of person this is with the Crow and the Panther. Whoever this person is, they're very intimidating. They don't like to be bothered uselessly. Okay, so if you ask me stupid questions, I'm not gonna answer them. I'm gonna give you an attitude. It has a bit of a bitchy attitude perhaps, or it has a certain intimidating way it approaches. On a physical level though, this one. On a physical level, I have a resting bitch face a bit, okay? I'm very intimidating. There's something either gothic or intense about this one, okay? There's an intensity to this person. They're definitely very original though, okay? Very original. I also wanted to give you some months before we... So these are overall dates. So you have gray eyes. The person has gray eyes. They might be born in the month of February. They might have brown eyes, gray eyes again, green eyes, amber, basically brown, March. I had month May. I had number 8, okay? So, and September, okay? So we have September and 28, okay? So those are date of births of your person, but there's a lot of gray eyes here. So I don't know who this person is, but you have those eye colors, okay? If it's gray, if it's brown, if it's amber, if it's green, you'll know about it. Panther and crow. Okay, look, I'm very intimidating. I don't like to be bothered that much. I'm not afraid to give attitude. I could definitely be like a bitch a bit, or a son of a bitch vibes a bit. But then again, with the crow, there's something enchanting, okay? You're enchanted still by me, even though I'm very intimidating, okay? And I can manipulate things, or you see me as a manipulator, okay? People think that I have a tendency to manipulate people, and I get my way, okay? With the box is a person that's very intelligent, okay? With the prayer is a person that prays a lot or is very religious, okay? With the box though, it's a person that can see the higher picture, as they can see the details, and they're a person that can adapt very fast to any situation. So it's a solution seeking type of person. It's a person that cannot be stopped for sure, because their mind works very differently than other people, okay? So it's a person that can link many things. It's a person that can overall, this person is very flexible, okay? I'm hearing the word flexible, even though the box, you might not see it, but I look at this box in the form of it's a Merkaba, okay? It's a Merkaba, it's like a box with energy inside. Kind of tap into that a bit. And with the prayer, it's more a person that might have certain beliefs, okay? Certain, I don't want to say occult science information, which they could, okay? With the crow, it could be that it's a person that might know occult science. But overall, they're more religious, and they have a certain way that they think, which is not, like, you can't measure it with education, perhaps. It could be that I'm very good with education, but it's not the word I'm seeking. I'm very, like, it's genius a bit, but then again, it's not, it doesn't, like, the person, whoever is here, doesn't give a shit about their genius thoughts, okay? Like, people think that they might be genius, or it's like based on the situation and how they dealt with the situation. It's a very important person because they can find solutions where nobody sees them. That's where the genius element comes in. But the person doesn't allow themselves to be defined by that, okay? Because they're very original, and how they're approaching you is originality too. So the more eccentric or the more unique you are, the more I'm drawn to you. Even though I have this unbothered, don't bother me kind of vibe, and I'm intimidating overall kind of dynamic, I like it when people are eccentric, authentic, could be, okay? And what do I know overall about you? So you have glass, which is transparency, focus, seeing, and you have Uranus, which is individualism, awakening, and brilliance. So I do see you as a brilliant person. I'm gonna open those because I did say we want to kind of go with those. So I'm gonna take a while to find the cards. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus. Okay, so awakening brilliant individualism. When Uranus strikes, we are in for a surprise, not in the outer world, but in ourselves. What wasn't possible before is possible now, thanks to Uranus and its ability to shatter our preconceptions. This shift in perception or identity brings newfound freedom and opens up dormant energies. For alchemists, this may be experienced as a long-awaited aha moment or a sudden stroke of genius. Inventions and innovations are born under Uranus energy. This card may also appear to show us what is particularly unique about ourselves or another. Okay, a seemingly random or idiosyncratic quality may end up being the secret ingredient needed in the laboratory. Funny. Alchemist knows this radical energy isn't sustainable, and so the work is to show up each day whether or not Uranus tracks. So go deeper, read the poem Ego Tripping by Nikki Giovanni to ponder the opposite perspective. Could be that you yourself are also genius. Could be, because that's what I how I see you. Whoever I am, this person sees you this way, okay? So and then we have glass. Perfect. So transparency, focus, seeing. Glass transmits a sacred exchange between the alchemist and their work. Through the glass vessel, the alchemist sees their work and the work sees the alchemist. What was once clouded in confusion becomes focused. What was once veiled becomes obvious. Okay, how are you currently seeing the world? What is your perspective? The glass card can be thought of as the gift of true perception. What I know is that you have perception for sure. Okay, like you kind of have a genius element to you too. Okay, so if I'm the genius type, or people consider me genius, I'm kind of looking at you and I'm believing for sure that you're even more quicker or more eccentric, like more extra than me perhaps, or you're similar to me. That's where the originality dynamic comes in hand between you and me. Okay, so I don't wish to harm you that much, because overall I don't like to be bothered. Okay, I'm that type of person. I make sure people know that I don't like to be bothered. Like, I'm not gonna listen to people if I'm not interested in listening to them, kind of thing. Okay, I'm not gonna go and talk to people just for the sake of, you know, like pretending or showing off that I can talk with someone genius like you, or someone famous like you, or someone like you perhaps. I don't know, you might be famous as you might not be. It's really not important for this one. If they're genuinely interested, they're definitely gonna listen to you. If they're not interested, then they're gonna, it's like listening or even talking could be like a bother for this one. This one doesn't like to be bothered that much. Okay, whoever this is, whoever you came here for. So how you're currently seeing the world. What is your perspective? The glass card can be thought of as the gift of true perception. With it, you naturally focus on what is most central in your life. All else falls in the periphery. Okay, the next right action becomes clear. Glass is fragile by nature and requires regular cleaning. So find daily practices that align your vision to what is true. Okay, so you might be the type of person that does this. Like you have a certain element of clarity. Okay, and you kind of are able to focus. You see things clearly overall. That's what I'm kind of tapping into. And you always daily do practices to kind of align yourself with your own truth. Could be. It's easy to slip into an old mode of seeing, particularly someone else's. So hold steady to your new alchemical lenses. Their power is mighty. View Robert Smithson's sculpture, Map of Broken Glasses, Atlantis. The sand becoming glass. To ponder, the sand becoming glass. You can check those videos, perhaps there's plenty on YouTube. Sand becoming glass. Okay, it is sand overall that becomes Glass. Okay, so overall, what I know about you is that you're a focused person. You're quite transparent overall. um you're quite brilliant. For some part, you have a certain electric energy to you, like you're fast thinker, you're fast on your toes or something of the sort. Okay, so what is it that I know about you, whoever this person knows about you? So you have 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so okay. This one, there's a lot of romance here involved, even though we're going romance a bit. Okay, my challenge is the Judgment card. Perhaps I know you're judgmental a bit, regardless of how 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The reason why is this way. You have the Angel de la Nuit. Okay, look, this one, perhaps I'm very intuitive. I don't want to say this, I could be psychic too. But look, this one, when I'm saying psychic, it's more like the person has a certain... Oh my God. Okay. So you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And you have the Emperor on the physical level. What do I know about you? Like, I'm hearing you want to give me a try. I know you want to give me a try, perhaps. You have the Queen of Swords, but you're not doing so, perhaps. You have the Temperance card in reverse. What do I know about you? I need to have palpable cards, but we're going like, perhaps this could be several, like, what I know about you. Like, you're religious too, perhaps, or we could go traditional. This one, you're a traditional person. What do I know? This one is more about me though, this one. Okay, like whoever I am, what I know about you is that it's about me though. Oh, I don't know, you'll know about this one. This one, it's a pretty eccentric person for sure. Okay, it's either I know this about somebody else, or it's about your feelings about me. Or you know I like you, perhaps this one. It could be this way. We're gonna go this way. Perhaps I know you know I like you. Okay. I know you know that I know you to know that I like you, perhaps. I know you know I like you, okay, overall. And I know you know that I want to be happy with you. Originally like that, okay? Like, you and me together, we could be very quirky people, okay? Oh, what do I know about you? You have 8 of Cups. Like, what do I know about you? I'm gonna, like, I need to follow my intuition, but perhaps I just know that you know that I like you. And like, give me time. We're gonna go a bit up in the air, okay? I don't know if it's grounded. I don't know if it's true. You'll be the judge of that, but I'm just gonna like release it the way it is, okay? I'm not gonna think when I'm gonna be reading. Because this one, there's a craziness to both of us, perhaps, or it's like I'm aware that I might be a bit crazy. What do I know about you? Okay, I know that you are my wish fulfillment, mine. Okay, whoever I am. Okay, and you kind of gaze at me, and like when you gaze at me, I know that you are the one for me. Okay, Why I know this is because I have like an inner knowing, or it's like I've consulted with my spirit guides, if I have spirit guides, okay? Because not everyone has spirit guides like this, okay? This one, it's a very spiritual or clairaudient, perhaps. They have their own spirit guides. They kind of have their archangels or stuff like that. Now, if it's not really that way, you know, the person is more like doesn't believe in archangels and stuff like that. They just have this knowing, okay? I just have a knowing. I could be clairaudient, clairvoyant with the crow. It's definitely, I kind of channel certain stuff publicly, okay? So when I talk with you, I kind of sometimes ask you certain questions, and then it's more like, okay, I kind of knew that, perhaps, like that, okay? So this one, we're going a bit romantic, even though I didn't wish to go there. But my challenge here with the Four of Pentacles and the Judgment card is that perhaps I know you're the judgmental, like, I know that I need to face your judgment, because I myself am very eccentric, okay? Whoever I am, I have a certain, I'm not gonna say cuckoo in the head, because they know for some people that what they're saying or how they talk or how they behave, or this witchy like weirdness, perhaps it's not weirdness though, it's originality. People don't like, they have a tendency to stay away from them, or they themselves keep people from at a distance because they don't like to be bothered. They don't like people to get to know them more because they like their own privacy. But with you, perhaps they know you're it, okay? Perhaps they know you're it girl or the it guy, okay? I just know it, okay? Like, don't look at me. I have no other way of reading this, okay? It's really not logical, but we're going there. Not logical at all. So I just have a knowing that you're the guy or the girl for me overall, okay? So in the initial, what I knew about you is that I liked you, and I knew you were the type of girl or guy who was more like on your throne, okay? Like, you have your own throne, you have your own position, you're focused, you have your own projects, you're brilliant like that, okay? Like, your personal perception overall. Now, it could also be, what I know about you is that you like me, okay? But you're acting like you don't, kind of thing, okay? But I know you're the guy for me or the girl for me overall. I feel it in my gut like that, okay? And with the Queen of Swords in the present moment, what I know about you is that I know these things, but I'm not acting on them. And, you know, I have the clarity, or you have the clarity. What do I know about you? Overall, it's just channeling elements, okay? Like, this person just channels, and I don't know if they're right or they're wrong. You'll be the judge of that. But I know you like me overall, but I know you're the person for me overall. I feel it. I know it. I have a knowing overall. This one is more just romance and life partner kind of thing. A person that's kind of finding somebody who might be very similar to them, like that. It could be very familiar, okay? Like, when you're looking at me, I kind of look like you, perhaps. I kind of think like you. I have the same way you stare at people, okay? The way I frown at people, you do the same thing. Could be, I don't know. Or the way I observe you or I seduce you, you do the same thing. You might have similar energy to me too. You could be very, like, you don't like to be bothered. True, could be, okay? You'll know, because the way I'm approaching you is very eccentric, okay? It's original, it's quirky a bit, it's crazy, this one, okay? You'll know if I'm definitely crazy here, and what I know is just my own knowing, and it's just my own assumptions, whoever I am, or it's definitely true, okay? So in the present moment, what I know about you with the Queen of Swords is either I know this truth and I'm kind of like holding on to it, me, okay? So there's nothing about you that I know technically. I just know that you're important for me in my life technically. And in the near future with the Temperance card, what I know about you is that you're healing, that you're kind of growing, that you're faithful in this situation. What do I know? What else do I know about this person? Like, what else do I know about you? Ace of Swords. Like, you're an honest and bold person yourself. It's either you want to speak a truth. I know you want to speak with me. You want to communicate with me properly so that you can definitely get out of this stagnation. You want to be with me perhaps too. Okay, like you want to give me a try, or you have something you need to confess to me. Whoever I am. You have something you wish to confess to me. Okay, and you have the 8 of Cups with the 3 of Cups. So for some part, perhaps you're not over the third party, you're not over your addictions, or you still need some time to heal. I know these things. Okay, so this one overall, it's not really palpable stuff unless you know that the feelings are mutual, as if like you feel it in your gut that I'm the one for you too. Okay, or you're feeling in your gut that there is something between you and me. We could definitely be soulmate kind of things, or it's like life partners. I don't know, because you're very similar to me, and I feel like there's a flowiness here. Okay, like I'm eccentric like shit. You might be that too, perhaps, for different reasons, could be. But the way this person is approaching you is very original, perhaps. It's a very eccentric overall, but it's not to harm you. I don't harm people. Okay, whoever this is, they never harm people. Okay, they pray. Okay, it's a prayer type of person. It's a person that asks good things for people, etc. Okay, that type of person. Okay, even though they seem unbothered and stuff like that, I have faith that this person is more perspective. Okay, like even though they pray and stuff like that, they're more logical. Okay, even if it's not logical, if they were to sit down and explain certain things to you, you're gonna realize that in that immensity, or that element of, you know, like so much that they know, there is an element of logic in it. You know how they say a genius, like if you are to be a genius, there needs to be something crazy about you. Okay, there needs to be something crazy about you, because if you're not crazy, then you can't be a genius kind of thing. Okay, so it's that kind of dynamic. Okay, we're going in. This is what I know about you. Okay, I know either that you're the person for me. I have that knowing. Okay, perhaps you might not feel that way, but I have that knowing that you're the person for me. Or I know that you like me too, but you're acting like you're indifferent to me. But I kind of am holding on to that element of truth, because it's clear to me that you're the one for me. And then in the near future with the Temperance card, what I know is that you're healing. You're going through healing. You're kind of being faithful there in the situation. But then again, you want to definitely talk to me, because you want to get out of that stagnant phase. Now, it could definitely be for romance, as it could be, there is that romance element. Okay, like there is that element that I know you're the person for me. Okay, you could be a soulmate of mine, could be a friend of mine, could be somebody important in my life, technically, because of the originality element, because of the way we perceive things. Okay, it's very familiar to me. Okay, wherever I am, what I know about you, technically, you're very familiar to me. Now, be it you're interested in me or not, it could also be that you need to go through me so that you can heal. Okay, so the talking element could definitely be about you needing to heal through me. Okay, so you need to talk with me, you need to consult me, you need to kind of get advice from me, technically, so that you can definitely heal. This one, it could be that way too. Okay, so you'll be the judge of that. And that's it. Okay, if you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You'll know if it's true or not. Okay, so it's up in your hands, technically. Okay, now pile 2, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what does this person know about you? Okay, what do they know about you? I just hope it's not going to be something insane like pile 1, because pile 1 was definitely up in the air a bit. But the person in pile 1 is more knowing and self-assured. Okay, we're gonna see what pile 2 has to say. So what do I know about you? What do they know? The person you're here for, what do they know about you? Okay, what are What are the like, what do I know? Basically, it's what do I know? So what is this knowing tap into? You have intuition. So this one means nothing to me. Oh, I just instinctually know this. Okay, so it's more like the person has instinctual pulsations, or like, you know, when you kind of look at somebody and intuitively you just kind of tap into things, and then like once you kind of converse with them, it was right, but then again, it was all because of your intuition that you tapped into those knowledges. It's like that. So what type of person they are, okay? Whoever is like approaching you intuitively, it's the octopus. And what type of archetype do they have? The destroyer. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what this was. Holy shit. Destroyer. Okay, what do you need to kind of advise for you? It's time to release negativity and show the world the real you. So whoever is watching, you have to kind of, these are advices for you, okay? So it's time to release negativity, okay? So every negative thought that you have, it's time for you to destroy them, okay? And show the world the real you, okay? You have to show the world the real you. If not, it's wasted on you, basically. And how does this destroyer and the octopus see you? What type of energy I go in? So you have separation. To cut away, divide and differentiate. We're gonna open this because I said we're gonna read this, but this person looks at you like that. Very similar to them again. Very hilarious, because the destroyer is the type of person that destroys, okay? It's like divide to conquer, destruction, crumbling, explosions, and all that kind of stuff. It's like that. But you have separation. 231. Okay, so differentiation, divide to cut away. So separatio, sorry, is the great alchemical operation of the sword. Sword energy is here, okay? So it occurs when substances are pulled apart from their higher good, either willingly or unwillingly. The fissure may take place suddenly with a swift blow of the axe, or slowly over time with a dull blade. No matter how separatio occurs, it will likely be a painful process for all involved. Images of swords and knives, battles, rebellion, breakups, divorce, and atoms splitting are expressions of separatio. The good news is that separatio prepares the individual for a more conscious union down the line. It releases stagnant energy and allows the parts to see themselves as individuals. This stage is a prerequisite for conjunctio union love. Through the pain of separatio, we come to accept and love ourselves as we truly are, and in turn we love the world, okay? So listen to the I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, and to ponder, is there anything that does not separate in life? Is there anything that does not separate in life? Okay, so I'll read this also for some of you. So language is also a way that separatio is expressed, okay? Through labels, titles, and definitions. Notice whether your word choices are inclusive or exclusive and adjust as necessary. And then here we have, it's likely there's been a hot mess in the laboratory for a while once you're past the initial blow, which could take a long time. You'll be singing separatio praises. So sometimes, like, what I know about you is that you're separated, perhaps you're divorced, perhaps, or I know that you're divorced or you're separated. And it's a blessing in your life, perhaps, because now you're prepared for love, new beginnings, like that. Okay, so I know you're separated. What type of person I am? You have the octopus, which is more like the way I think overall is very balanced, okay? Might not see it, but overall, internally, it's a person that is very adaptable, very flexible, and going with the flow, okay? I go with the flow with people, okay? And I'm very smart internally, okay? This person has a certain flow with like they're emotionally intelligent for sure, okay? I have an emotional intelligence and I don't necessarily judge that much, okay? But just be aware that their eyes are very intense, okay? Like their strongest, their strongest features on their faces, their eyes, okay? And then that intensity in the eyes, okay? So if you were to have an eye contact with me, is definitely the first few times you needed to adjust to my eye contact in person, in front of me, with me, okay? So for some part, not many people like to face me because of the way I stare at them in their eyes, okay? I stare deep in your eyes, okay? I have like a wolfish kind of you know, like an alpha wolf or alpha female wolf, or like a male, it's like the leader of the pack. It's a bit like that, but this one, there's a it's more straight in your eyes. I look deep in your soul kind of thing. You feel like I look in your soul kind of thing, okay? Which I do technically. When I gaze in your eyes, you feel like I'm looking in your, like I see your emotions, I see your state of being, I see your core elements, okay? But with the destroyer, it's more in the like, how I look at this, it's more like if you want to hide something, the more you're trying to hide it, the more it's visible to me, because with one eye contact I can see what I need to see, okay? So it's like that. So you can't hide a lot from their gaze. They have that kind of I don't want to say dark instinct, but it's instinctual person for sure. And there is some money involved here. So I don't know in the which way this person is money driven, but for some part, they're not afraid to destroy things. They're not afraid to kind of leave things. They're not afraid to lose things. It's like they came from nothing and they're comfortable with nothing or everything. It's like things come to this one. Things come to me, okay? Like naturally. If I need to face the person, I'll face the person head on. Like people need to face me though. This one is people face me, but they don't want to face me, but somehow they need to face me. I don't know. Okay, so what does this person know about you? Okay, so what do I know about you? That you're separated, perhaps. Or you're going through, like, for some part, you might be honest. For some part, this one overall, what I know is that perhaps you're separated, or you broke up recently, or you're single, okay? What I know about you. So you have the Magus. Okay. You're a person that's very charming, very, okay, so you have the Magus, the Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles. What's my challenge? Knowing these things about you. Have the Lost card. Okay. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords. Why do I know these things about you? And in the initial, you have the Prince of Wands energy. What I know about you, okay? What do I know about you? And you have the Prince of Cups. And in the near future, you have the Six of Swords. Okay, So what do I know about you? Technically, we're just gonna go with what I can tap into. Okay, for some part, I know you're separated. Okay, you went through a breakup, like that. That's the only thing I know, perhaps. Now, on a physical level, how I see you. Okay, because this one, I'm pretty sure I had an eye contact with you that I'm saying these things. Okay, in person. So with the Magus energy, what I know about you is that you're a jack of all trades, okay? You're very talented in different fields, okay? You walk with charisma, you're charismatic. I know that, you have talent. I know that things go in your favor. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's more like you're the type that holds on to things very intensely. Okay, for some part with the Four of Pentacles, I also channeled the Castle archetype card. What I know about you. Like, I don't know you that much though, okay? Like, this one will not lie to your face, okay? So what I know is only what you showed me, okay? But deep down, what I'm core wise, I know you're a very sensitive type of guy or girl. You're emotional, okay? Like, there is something sensitive about you, but then again, even if you are sensitive, you have a certain, like, you see people's emotions could be yourself, okay? So even if I have the vibe of a destroyer, like, I see you as a soft person inside, okay? So you might act like you're very confident, very passionate, very driven man or woman, okay? Overall, you're driven, okay? Like, you're passionate, you are charismatic, you're sexy, you know it, you're good looking. Because what I'm hearing is more like you know you're good looking. What I know is that I know that you are confident about your looks, okay? You're confident about your looks, okay? That's what I know overall. What's my challenge connected to you is that I lust after you, or I'm attracted to you, or I want to kind of show you a cup of love, but then again, like, I need to get over my ego, or I need to kind of like, my challenge overall is that I lust after you, perhaps, could be. Or what I know about you. Okay, this one there, the person is very attracted to you, but then again, they know that you're very confident about your own looks. And why they feel this way is because they're a bit conflicted over you. So I'm conflicted, okay? Like, because there's an element of I have my own ego that I need to kind of facing you. Because if you're only your looks, okay? If you have confidence in your own looks, then perhaps I need to feel confident about my own looks, kind of thing, okay? So that I can meet you there, perhaps. But intuitively, what I know about you is that you are a jack of all trades kind of guy, okay? You could be sly as shit. You're a trickster kind of guy, perhaps, or girl. You're talented overall. I know these things, okay? And with the fortune card, what I know is that perhaps I need to face you, okay? I need to face you as a person, okay? You're like a chapter in my life that I need to overcome, okay? And my challenge facing you here is my lusts, okay? Like, I might lust after you because of your looks, perhaps, because of these characteristics that you have. I'm attracted to you, and that's my challenge, me, whoever I am, because I'm intuitively picking up on these things, okay? And in the initial with the Prince of Wands, it's more like I know you're the type that if you want something, you get it, for sure, okay? Like, you're an ambitious type of person. You're spontaneous, unpredictable. And like you change. You're noble, perhaps. You're strong. Okay, like you're like the king of the jungle or something of the sort. But then again, the prince of wands is not just the king of the jungle. It's more the fire element. So you are charismatic. You have magnetism. Okay, like I know you're magnetic as people gravitate around you for sure. Okay, if I have the Magus, the Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles, me myself, I have lust towards you. Definitely, I know that you could be trouble for me a bit. Okay. But I know deep down inside, you're not just the magnetism, you're not just, you know, your looks, you're not just, you know, your driven, ambitious characteristics. You're also soft, you're also, you know, loyal, perhaps. I don't know, you'll know. And with the Six of Swords, with the Six of Swords, what I know about you is that perhaps you're still focused on your ex. Perhaps you're still focused on your separation or something of the sort. Okay, so it could be that you separated recently, and I know for a fact that even though I'm lusting after you, and you're sexy, you're ambitious, you're known, people gravitate around you, you're perhaps rich as you might not be, like, look, I know, what do I know about you? Is that you're honest also. So whatever you show, if you're interested, you show interest. If you're not interested, it's how it is. But mainly what I know about you. What do I know about you? Either for some of you, you have not, like, yes, you have separated from the person. You're separated, okay? You're separated, but then again, things are not settled properly. It's like you don't have the proper closure. You still talk with that third person, or you still need to talk with that person because of a child or something of the sort, or you have like assets together. I don't know, you had a pet together. I don't know this one. But for you dealing with this person and what they know is that it's time to release negativity and to show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. There's nothing for you to be ashamed of. Specifically through this person's eyes, okay? Like, I look deeply in you, okay? So when I'm observing you, Joe, like, I see sensitivity, okay? Like, and I need to face my own lust. So it's more a person that wishes to destroy their own attraction towards you. But then again, perhaps they can't. You'll know, because that's their challenges in the form of a major arcana. Okay, so whichever way it is, for some part, what I know in the near future is more like you're separated, definitely, but you're still focused on it. You need to get over it, but you're still focused on it. And with the Eight of Wands, it's more like you're the passion-driven, you're the passionate type of person, okay? So I know you're a person that, what do you call it? Like, I know the word in my language, but it's like you're the type that, like, you have unpredictable, like, intense energy boosts sometimes, okay? Like, you have a lot of energy, let's say, but it comes in like big cycles, perhaps. I know that you're very energetic, could be the word here. Okay, so these are things that I know about you. I might not know much about you technically, but I know that you're separated. So if you're a single woman or a single man, I know you are single now. Okay, but perhaps I know that ties are not done yet. Like your ties with your ex or your ex-girlfriend or something of the sort, or ex-boyfriend, are not dealt with properly. Okay, still have ties with them, one or not. Business with them, something of the sort. Okay, so you'll know if I know these things. But I'm kind of tapping into it intuitively. Okay, so it's more gut instincts vibe. Okay, now pile 3, whoever chose Fountain Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what does this person know about you? Okay, so what do I know about you? Holy mother, I forgot the main things, but it's okay. So, pile 3. Pile 2, I forgot to give, like, eye colors. So you have gray eyes. Whoever they are, they have gray eyes. They might be born on the 14th. Yellow eyes, so hazelish. January 14th. 1st of January, you have green eyes. They have green eyes. Okay, so should I give you some more? Gray green eyes, amber eyes, might be born on the 22nd, might be born on the 19th of October. Yellow and gray. Okay, so it's same dates repeating, like the months and the dates. Yeah, those. What messages you need to hear? So you have a fiery climax approaches, so prepare yourself for a fiery climax. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying, like, shave if you need to shave, groom yourself if you need to groom yourself, be it you're a guy or a girl. Okay, things are about to hit the fan a bit. Okay, like, I don't know, things are getting hotter perhaps. Like, it's like a whistle, you know, like that whistle. It's like, prepare yourself for something scandalous to come, you know. It's like that, with a wink, like that. Okay, I don't know, it's definitely something that it's like banging elements. Okay, like fiery climax approaches. Okay, so prepare yourself for that. I'm not gonna say a one night stand, or that, like, night with the person could be. Okay, like, what do I have here? You have, oh my god, intimacy, holy shit, and attraction. Okay, like, look guys, prepare yourself for a lover to come, or a partner to come. Okay, like, this one is, whoever this person is, how they're approaching you is intimacy and attraction. Okay, what I know about you, prepare yourself overall. Okay, like, shave if you need to shave, groom yourself if you need groom yourself, prepare yourself. This one is like with the lingeries, or I don't know if you're a guy, what do you guys do, like prepare the boxes of condoms or something? I don't know. Who is this person? You have the fire ants, and the archetype is the siren. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay. So how do I see, what do I know about you? Okay, overall, what do I know? You have Pluto, compulsion, underworld, power. I know you're a powerful person. You're a dark person, and you're a person who obsesses over things. Okay, but I myself am the siren, so I like, your type could be, I don't know. Holy mother. Okay, so perhaps this one is, I know that you're obsessing over me. I know you're kind of, you know, attracted to me. I know you want to, you know, like, control me, something like that. Okay, like, this one, it's more like, I'm going to give it good to you. It's like that. Okay, like, prepare yourself, really. It's like exercise, go to the gym, eat proteins or something. Yeah, I'm a serious suitor for some of you. Okay, like, why I know these things is because I've been intimate with you, or like, I'm very attracted to you. Don't understand. Okay, like, it's insane. Okay. Pluto. Let's read what we have. Pluto, because it's like I see you as a danger, but I'm dangerous myself. It's like that. Okay, Pluto, where are we? Celeste, yeah, okay, so the underworld, power and compulsion. Okay, so this is how I see you. Okay, like what I know about you. You're dangerous, but that in its own way like fires me up so much. It's definitely that energy. Okay, so Pluto's realm is one of deep and undeniable power. So you're deep and undeniable, like you have those powers. Okay, known as the planet of the underworld, Pluto has a captivating effect that pulls us into its depths, leading to all things excessive and Dionysian in nature. Imagine images of the resurrection, possession, the sacred heart, birth, sex, and death are all symbols of Pluto's volatile energy. When this card shows up, know that everything will be amplified as if through a live wire. Okay, it's all about power and maybe even addiction. Though Pluto's force field can be rootless, this teeny planet pushes us towards necessary growth. When we follow its mesmerizing pulse, we are taken into the depths to be changed. Definitely the death card. Okay, there's no point in pretending the underworld is not at work. Okay, so there's no point in pretending that the underworld is not at work. Admit that you're in it and find the support you need. Not making it worse is a big accomplishment. Holy mother, go deeper. Watch the movie Labyrinth, and then you have to ponder the miracle of small things. Then you have in palmistry, it is said that the energy of Pluto resides in the mound of the hand above the heart line and below the head line. Locate your mound of Pluto. And then you have amplification is a powerful alchemical operation. Notice what thoughts and speech you amplify throughout the day and adjust as necessary. Okay, so this one overall, what I know about you is that you're very intense. Okay, you're sexual, you're sacred overall, and you're there. People change through you. Okay, or you change yourself, but you're intense. This one, you're very intense. And who I might be, okay? Whoever knows these things about you, the fire ant is definitely a workaholic person. It's a person that is very recognized, sensuous, and you know, they have a colony. They work for the colony, okay? So it's definitely a workaholic. I always kind of go with the, you know, a military base or a place where it's like people work hard together, technically. So it's a person that works hard with a group of people. They're always with their team, or they like team environment, etc. Okay, so with the siren overall, what type of person I am, I know how to, you know, like manipulate anybody with my voice. Okay, so if I switch my voice to a bedroom voice, or I want people to kind of do what I want them to do, I can be very seductive. I can be very sexual. I could be very dangerous also. Like my sex appeal, I could definitely be very dangerous. Okay, myself with my charms, it's like that. But with the fire ant, like I'm very recognized and sensuous, and I work with people. Okay, I have social life overall. Okay, so what do I know about you? What do I know about you? You have the Empress. Okay, deep down, even though with Pluto, okay, it's very similar to me, because when I say the death card, even though it's Pluto here, I kind of look at it in the form of the death card. And the death card for me is the mother, okay? It's the embryonic fluid in which you grew up. It's that 9 months that your mom goes through transformation herself, because she's giving new life. So she dies, basically, and there's new rebirth here. Technically, it's the same concept for going more masculine. It's like once the man ejaculates, okay, in the womb of the mother, a part of him is dead, technically. It's like the seed element that was given. You know, sex brings you to egg and sperm together, but the union element happens in the womb of the mother, right? And then the egg with the fertilized egg will start going in the uterus, and it stays there for 9 months, and then the mother goes through transformation, and then there's the rebirth with the child, right? But then again, there should have been a kind of death element, like there needs to be a seed element, so the seed came from the men, right? So I go there technically because sex, obsession, and you know, lust element, they all bring to co-creation technically. Like that, we're going that way. Okay, so with the Empress being the mother here, it's not the death card, but I know that deep down, even though you're an in-depth type of person, you're very, you know, intense, you're very sexual, hypnotic, manipulative, and stuff like that, you're still somebody very fruitful inside. I know you, or I feel you to be a very fruitful woman or man. And the challenge here, my challenge facing you is the World card. So having a new beginning and the ending. The reason why is this way is the Three of Cups energy with the Hermit card and the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is why I know these things about you. Why do I know these things about you? And in the initial, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So perhaps you wanted to give me a try, or I wanted to give you a try. You have the Six of Cups, which is in the middle section, what I know about you. And in the near future, or what I know technically, is that you are single with the Nine of Coins and Judgment card. You have the Three of Wands. What do I know about you? That you want to give me a try, or it's like you see me through your options, all your options, or I see you. What I know about you. Okay, what I know about you is that you're a very fruitful woman or man, okay? Even though you're intense, you're obsessive, you're a bit crazy, you're obsessive a bit. Like, you have a tendency to obsess, but you're a person with power, okay? Like, you're a powerful person. And regardless of that power element, I know deep down you're very feminine, okay? I know you're very feminine. And I myself, whoever I am, I have a soft spot for you, okay? I'm attracted to you, but I like the intimacy and I feel intimate with you, okay? And I want to bang you a bit, okay? Like, I want to be banged by you, or I want to bang you, okay? And not a bit, a lot, okay? So this one... Oh my god. What do I know about you? It's either you were a mother before me, or it's if you're a virgin, or you're somebody intense. Like, no, this one we're not going sexual though. I might have sexual thoughts towards you, but it's not just sexual. I really have a soft spot for you. A soft spot. Like, I like you a lot, this one. I want you a lot, this one. What do I know about you? You're very nurturing. You're very loving. You're very sensuous. Regardless of the power, okay? Like, regardless of you being powerful, you're very sensuous, soft, and tender, and like a mother. You're motherly overall. I know this. I feel this inside, okay? I feel it inside. Like, I have like this knowing inside. Why I see you this way, or why I know this about you with the Three of Cups, it's more like I've been searching for these informations through celebration. So if I've been partying, or I've been, okay, while I was partying, I kind of like talked about you and I celebrated with friends. But then again, when we were with friends, my friends or your friends or our mutual friends have been talking about, you know, you wanting to give me a try, or you gave me a try, or you like me perhaps. I know you like me, but overall, I seek for this knowledge myself. Okay, so for some part, I've like, why I know these things is either like you are a isolated type of person because of the power you have, but technically it's not even that. This one is how I know this is because I've been soul searching myself, or I've been kind of searching for the informations, and I got the information, or I realized what my emotions were about towards you during celebration. I was partying one night perhaps, and we perhaps talked about you as I talked about you, and I kind of figured certain things about you because I asked around about you. And with the Page of Cups, it's more like from that day on, I've started kind of like nurturing my emotions towards you, this one. Okay, so I know this, but I've done a lot of soul searching myself connected to you. Okay, and my challenge with the World card, it's more like you're up there, or I need to start something, or how am I gonna kind of, like, my challenge is that I'm very confident, or you're very confident, or I'm too sexy for you, or perhaps you think that you're not good enough for me. But I don't think you have that, like, you have that mentality because you have power. So and you're very lovable. Okay, so what I know about you is that you're very lovable, you're very nurturing, your personality is like that even though you have power. You're a bit obsessive, you're very deep, and there's something dangerous about you, but deep down I know you're a good person. Okay, so with the Ace of Coins in reverse, look, this one is either I know you want to give me a try, this one, and with the Six of Cups, it's more like I do see us together, and in the near future with the Nine of Coins and the Judgment, it's more like what I know about you is that you are single, and with the Judgment card, it's more like you're blind to the fact that I'm attracted to you. I know that you're blind to the fact that I'm attracted, and you have the Death card here. So I don't know how I'm gonna kind of manipulate this. It's more like the person wishes to kind of climb the mountain to, you know, bang you or something. Okay, fiery climax approaches. Now this one, it could be that there's gonna be something happening sooner or later. The person is that you have a person, or whoever you came here for, is definitely very interested in you because they legit have a soft spot for you. Okay, it's either I want to give you a try. So it's me, what I know is that I want to give you a try. What I also know is that you and I could definitely be soulmates. Okay, and in the near future with the Nine of Coins and the Judgment card, it's more like, what I know is that you're single. You're very wise. With the Judgment card though, you've been hurt, or like it's like, if I need to kind of come towards you, I need to kind of face the judgment that comes with you assessing me, because I like you overall. But then again, I don't know, perhaps if you like me, or if I know you like me, then perhaps facing this intensity of yours. But I'm ready to face it, kind of thing. Okay, so this is what I know about you. I don't know if this is resonating, but just go with the flow, guys. Okay, so you'll know if it's true, whatever I'm saying, but this is what I know about you. Okay, but for some part, it's like internal information. So we have Marielle Tarot, pile 4. Whoever chose Marielle Tarot, welcome to the reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what does this person know about you? Okay, like, what do they know? I don't know what we're gonna get, because for now, like, until now, I kind of like turn into circles. Okay, so I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna give you something palpable here, this one. You'll have faith, okay? Like, you just need to confirm those things, definitely, but just take what resonates. So what does pile 4 know about the viewers? Okay, so what do I know about you? So let me give you some characteristics about the person. Okay, so you'll know if it's gonna resonate for most of you. So we have green eyes, blue eyes, number 24, date of birth. Okay, 24, 21st, 11th. Brown and hazel eye colors. You have 13 or 31, 31st basically. They might be born in month of September, February, or March. Okay, so you have those months and slash dates. Okay, so I might be born in the month of May, or like May I said, but September, March, or February. Okay, or even August. You never know. So, but I mentioned the month, so it's more those ones, not the ones I channel. Like technically, I just mentioned them. So how am I approaching you overall? You have surrender. What type of personality do I have? You have hyena on a physical level, peacock on a physical level, and the last one is the phoenix in reverse. Okay, so phoenix in reverse, peacock, and hyena on a physical. So for some part, people think that I'm more like self-centered. I kind of perk myself. I have good looks, but with the hyena, I have a mocking stare. I mock people kind of thing. Okay, one second. I just need to crack my back. Advice for the viewer. Okay, so you have step out of your comfort zone. Step up your game, though. I heard that. And expect powerful changes. Okay, so expect powerful changes and step out of your comfort zone. Step up your game, though. Okay, you can do it. Okay, like you can do it. Where are you? What do I know about you? Okay, whoever's this person, you have Mercury. Messages, tricks, and signals. So let me read for you, and these are characteristics that I see. I know about you, perhaps. That you're quite mercurial, perhaps. Now, if the person doesn't know what the term is, they're not into planets, it's more like they give you this characteristic that I'm gonna say. These characteristics. Okay, so in the realm of Mercury, anything is possible. So for you, anything is possible. Okay, so the energy is transfixing and seductive, just like the metal itself. Since this planet rules commerce and communication, it's likely there are deals, contracts, and calls being exchanged that will spin you into a whirl of mercurial wonder. So you might be very good with commerce and communication. Don't rush big decisions or get caught in the mesmerizing energy. Okay, so for some part, you make big decisions, and sometimes you're caught in the mesmerizing energy of always, being electric like that. Rather pay particular attention to the precise words that are being spoken and written. There may be a trick underway. Maybe not. No one is sure yet. It is said that the energy of Mercury is found in the pinky finger and that its ally color is green. Enjoy your time in this emerald hall of mirrors. Just don't sign your name on the dotted line under what is liquid because becomes solid. Oh my god. One second. Enjoy your time in this emerald hall of mirrors. Just don't sign your name on the dotted line until what is liquid becomes solid, until clear words are expressed by an honest tongue. So nothing is as it seems, okay? So don't get tricked. So for some part, this person knows that you're like a trickster a bit, okay? And that they should be a bit wary of you, technically. But the way they're approaching you is that they want to surrender. Knowing this, so it's more like you're like a mastermindy type of person, and what I'm doing with this knowledge that you're a trickster, or there's a lot of like exchanges and nothing seems like it is with you technically. Okay, so look up the Statue, Mercury and Psyche by Reynold Begas, 1857. To ponder the riddle with no answer. Oh my god, it's very complicated with you. Okay, it's like nothing is as it seems. It's more like there's so much I need to be wary of, perhaps, but how the person is approaching you, though, it's more surrendering to you. Okay, so Mercury is related to the god Hermes, a psychopomp and messenger of the gods. Witty and quick, Hermes can be seen in all things winged and swift, and in the caduceus. I don't even know if I'm not pronouncing that properly. So Mercury reigns over all forms of communication. It is a particularly potent time for writing, learning, teaching. A pen is an excellent channel of Mercury's power. So you might be good with your pen. You might be good at communicating. You know how to communicate with many types of people. You're a trickster overall, could be. Okay, but you're very signal. So it's important for you to be communicated with. So for you, it's important that people understand you and you understand them, technically. Okay, it's like that. And because you're a person that knows how to trick, you're very like keen eye. Okay, so I know you're a keen eye type of person. Okay, you could be like a magician a bit, like the magician card, magician. Okay, so what type of person you are dealing with? Okay, so who am I who's kind of like knowing these things about you? So like on a physical level, I'm a bit mocking. Okay, but I have my reasons why I mock people. Okay, with the peacock, I'm definitely very aware of my own looks. Okay, so I like to seduce people. I'm very seductive. Okay, but I'm mocking at the same time. Okay, so I have a mocking / seductive personality to me on a physical level, but deep down inside with the Phoenix, I'm a person that blazes. Okay, I'm very stable in myself. I feel safe within my body. I trust myself and I have security. I have health and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so with the Phoenix, it's that energy. There's a fire burning in them. Okay, so if you get to know the person, you're gonna realize to what point they are charismatic. They're not just mocking and their looks, technically, but they're flirty and they're mocking. Okay, like they have a mocking personality a bit on the like with other people, technically. So what your message is for you, whoever's watching, step out of your comfort zone and expect powerful changes with this person. So what do they know about you? So this person that wants to surrender, or just surrender to the ants, like to what they know. What they know about you. You have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Discs. Queen of Wands and Four of Discs about you. What's their challenge is the King of Swords. And the reason why it's this way is the Chariot card. In the initial, you have the Six of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. In the middle section, you have the Page of Cups. And in the near future, you have the Four of Cups with the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay, so there was a lot of Cups energy for some part around the situation. You have Shrink card and you have the Queen of Swords. So what do I know about you? With the Queen of Wands, I know that you're very straightforward, okay? You're not ashamed of your body, be it you have jiggles or not. With the Four of Discs, what I know about you is that you're hopeful and you hold on to the things that are important to you. what I know about you, I know you're confident, okay? I know you're not ashamed of your own body at all. You're not ashamed of your body. I know you're not ashamed of your body. I know you're a pet lover, perhaps. I know you have a pet, or I know you have a cat. You like your cat a lot. Or you like wild animals, like tigers or leopards, stuff like that. Or you have a dog, or I don't know why we're going animals, but for some of you, if you have pets, I know you have a pet. I know you're not aware of your body. You don't have that shaming element on your body. So you're not ashamed of yourself, technically. With the Four of Discs, there's something like I'm not gonna say familiar, because this card is not a familiar card, but there's the star that shines bright, and there's the mountain, and there's a pathway. So overall, what I know about you is that you're not gonna come to me easily, or you're already taken, or you're already married for some of you. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, I know you're married. Now if you're single, that is, okay? So for some of you, I know you're married. If you're single, I know you're more the type that's not ashamed of their own body. Now, if you're married, you're not ashamed of your body either, okay? With the Four of Discs, it's... What is the Four of Discs here? Like, for me to come towards you, I need to kind of walk on a certain path, technically. And the reason why I think this way is because of the Chariot. So, for some part, I need to grow, or I need to show signs of maturity so that I can converse with you, perhaps. Or why I know this is because I faced you head on. Like, I spoke with you, I had a communication with you. And the challenge here with the King of Swords is more your husband, perhaps. That's more freedom loving. He's more like a gangster, perhaps. What do I know about you? That you're married, and my challenge perhaps is your husband. That's more like a gangster, or like part of the mafioso. Something of the sort, okay? Now, if there's no husband element, this one there is a husband, okay? You're married, and my challenge is your husband, okay? Quirky ways, or your husband is too light, or it's like, as per me, but I don't think there's... Is there love here? I don't think there is. It's more, what do they know about you? You're not ashamed of your body. You might be married. My challenge is your husband, or my challenge is the fact that you're very quick with your head, okay? Like, you see through my bullshit, perhaps. This one. In the initial with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So perhaps what I knew about you is that you wanted to give me a try. And on a physical level, you and I were more friendly, or more, you know, getting to know each other. And we opened up about our emotional selves, sides. With the Page of Cups in the present moment, what I know about you is that because you opened up too much towards me, you're kind of avoiding me a bit. And in the near future with the Four of Cups in reverse, it's more like what I know is that you rejected me because you're not available. With the Page of Swords on a physical level is that you still like you're avoiding me, but you're still gonna talk. Like, I know you're the type that's gonna still talk and be my friend, regardless of Okay, so for some of you, I'm thinking, or I know that you're avoiding me because you opened up too much emotionally, or you showed signs of interest in me. But then again, my challenge here is your husband. And with the Four of Cups, it's more like in the near future. It's like, I know you know that I rejected you, or I know you want to reject me, but then again, still be my friend, and kind of like... Look, this one, there might be some affair elements. I don't know, okay? You'll know if you're gonna have an affair with this one or not, or you wish to have this, or I'm reading this completely the other way around. So it could be I want to have an affair with you, and I might think that I know that you're gonna have the affair with me, even though you're not gonna be emotionally available to me. Could be that way. As it might be that it's like I know you like me, but then again, I'm approaching you because I kind of consider you a friend. But in the present moment, it's more like with the Page of Cups, is because you see that I'm approaching you in the form of a friend, you're kind of avoiding me because it's a bit hard for you to deal with your emotions towards me. And in the near future with the Four of Cups, it's more like I know you know that I'm going to reject you. So you just kind of like with the Page of Swords, taking what I'm offering you. So if I'm going to have a one-night stand with you, you're definitely going to go with me because you are already aware that I'm not going to be available to you emotionally. This one. Now, surrender. It could be that I want to have an affair with you, but you are the one who's not emotionally available to me because you like your husband, and the husband element is the challenge here. You guys will know which way it is, but this one I have a third party element, as in like one of us is married, or I know you're married, or you know that I'm married kind of thing, or we're both married, and it's like that. So what do I know about you is that you're married and you don't have any children perhaps, and you wish to have a children, but then again it's not working with your husband. But then again, you might kind of want to give me a try and see if you can get pregnant through me. Could be, it's many things, but surrender. So whoever I am, I'm wishing to surrender to the knowledge. So perhaps I wish to have I don't know. Do I want to have a relationship with you? Perhaps I want to found a family with you. I want to have a baby with you. Could be. Like, you guys are going to know. Like 55%, I feel like the person does have emotions towards you. It's on their end, but you're not available, or you're married, okay? Now, if there's no element of marriage, okay, like you're single and I'm single, I might have a mocking personality, and with the peacock, I'm more seductive, or my looks are important to me, but deep down inside, I feel very secure and stable within myself, okay? So what I know about you is with the Queen of Wands is that you're not ashamed of your own body. With the Four of Pentacles, you are not afraid to kind of walk a specific path if you have a vision. And the reason why I know this is because I kind of see that you are facing me head on, or you're facing things head on. Okay, like you're the type of person that faces things straight away. You're not afraid to communicate. You communicate, and you have a lot of tricks under your sleeve, okay? And my challenge being the King of Swords is me being clear and, you know, see things from a higher perspective so that I can kind of manipulate the situation, because I wish to surrender to you, but I wish to surrender to you consciously, this one, because I have a certain mocking and seductive, flirty ways, but with you, I need to perhaps be more strategic, you know, strategize how I might approach you and seduce you so that I can have a family with you and show you my genuine emotions, okay? What I know about you in the past is that you had emotions towards me, and that you kind of, with me on a physical level, we acted friendly, or it was more easy on a physical level. When we talked, it was easy for both of us to talk, and I knew that you were interested in me, but you were approaching me more logically or mentally somehow. With the Page of Cups in the present moment, or what I know about you is that you're avoiding me because I know you have emotions towards me, but then again, perhaps how I'm acting with you is kind of creating the blockage, because I'm not being strategic with you. perhaps, or the emotional exchange was too much for you, that you're more mental, so you're not surrendering to me the way I want you to surrender, but I want to surrender to you myself. Okay, could be that way. And in the near future with the Four of Cups energy and the Four of Wands, so deep down inside, I think perhaps that you're not comfortable with your emotions that much. So you're a person that's not that comfortable with your emotions, but on a physical level, I know that you're passionate about me. So you want to have a strong foundation with me. And with the Page of Swords is that you're strong enough to face me. So for me to approach you, I need to be more, strategic. Okay, so what I know about you is that I need to be more strategic, seducing you, or, coming at you, bonding you to me. I need to be more strategic because you're not comfortable embracing your emotions that much. You're the more communicative and trickstery type. So I need to stimulate your mind so that you stay with me, kind of thing. Okay, so because I'm interested in you, could be because I had the King of Cups in reverse. So and I want you to surrender to me, or I want to surrender to you. But how am I going to make somebody mental like you, perhaps, surrender to me? It's like that. Because I'm realizing that you're not comfortable facing your emotions, but you're not ashamed of your body, which I could be a bit. Okay, so I could be a bit like... But I don't feel well. This one, they're not ashamed of their body, because if they were, they would not have the peacock energy. Okay, so for you, advices, step out of your comfort zone and expect powerful changes with this person. Okay, if you're single. Now if you're not, then definitely expect powerful changes. Things can change because of this person. Okay, so that's it. Now pile 5, whoever chose Night Sun Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So whoever chose the Night Sun Tarot, let us see what they know about you. What is it that I know about you? Okay, so you have the gold with alchemical wedding. Okay, they're really powerful cards for some part. You have the Sun with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. You are my happiness. I know that, perhaps. Or you're a happy person. Or you're a happy, successful person. Or, I don't know. You are my Two of Cups. Could be, like, but they're all same energy. Like, I'm turning around. I want something logical. Please, come on. Oh, my God. It could be logical, but then again, I don't know who's watching. Like you could be single, as you might not be. Okay, whoever's watching. Okay, so but for gold, I know you're successful. Now, if it's not successful, like the sun. Okay, like I know you're the Sun with the Nine of Pentacles. So I know you're single. I know you're independent. I know you're like shining bright right now. Okay, all eyes on you. Perhaps you're like a prize for anybody. I know what you are. Like you're a good catch, perhaps. But this one is like more than a good catch. You're like valuable. Okay, like you're like what I know is that you're a valuable person. Perhaps you're an alchemist. Could be. So what do I know about you? I know about you. Okay, so they know about you. It's either you have a lot of gold. I know you own a lot of gold. Now, if not gold, then I don't know. You're golden. You're valuable. For sure. Let's see. So, illumination, splendor, culmination. But I need to understand what these words mean. Then you have ritual, celebration, and unity. We're gonna read the cards, okay? So I can give you like a more logical answer. So, what are my intentions? Okay, like connected to this awareness. So I just know these things about you. Okay, like I've heard them, people mention them, kind of thing. People are very aware of you, okay? Whether or not we talk about you behind your back, but it's overall good things we say. Okay, so it's good things they say about you. Okay, nice things, I guess. Successful things, okay? Like you're successful. Who's this person who knows these things? You have the owl. So I'm more isolated as a person. I'm more nocturnal, okay? Like I kind of work during the night and I sleep during the day, kind of thing. The nectar, okay. Interesting. So what is advice for you? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So be bold and make the first move. If you like this one, then definitely make the first move. What are you waiting for? Now, let me give you some clarifiers, perhaps. It's the same freaking months, okay? So you have the same freaking months. You have March, February. I want something different. Holy shish. You have June, you have January. They might be born on these months, okay? Like March, February, June, January. Brown eyes, gray eyes, brown eyes, and amber eyes. Is there any other like months? Because I've been having the same freaking months, all blue and ice blue eyes. You have 13th. I'd be born on the 13th. I might be born in the month of April. I might have green eyes. I might be born in September. They might be born in September. You have 27th. November. You have those months, okay? Like if the months are not here, definitely just take it and turn it around. So what do I know about you? Iron, copper, quicksilver, gold is here. So illumination, splendor, culmination. So the alchemist's gold is no ordinary gold. It is not found in rings or coins or necklaces. It is a substance buried deep within, sometimes referred to as gold of the wise, philosophic gold, the ethereal stone, or the divine quintessence among countless other names. For our purpose, we seek not the physical metal, but the mystical essence within each alchemist. How do we recognize it? It mimics qualities of the metal itself, soft and radiant, and its planetary counterpart, the sun, warm and bright. So I could definitely say that I know you're a soft and radiant person, and that you're a warm and bright person too. It's no wonder gold is associated with the heart, so you might have a big heart. When this card arrives, there's something of incredible value at hand. So you are a very valuable person, okay? It is marvelous and rare. So you're marvelous and that you're rare. This is definitely an ego boosting, okay? We know these things about you. Could be the golden type of person, as you might not be, or you don't see yourself this way, but many people do see you this way, and I know you to be this way. I know you this way. Okay, so cherish it, get to know its properties and its sources. So many people like to cherish you as a person, get to know you and get to know your characteristics and the source of it. Where does this come from? So many people want to kind of get to know you on a deeper level because they don't understand how you radiate this warmness, this brightness, this softness kind of thing, okay? The gold card carries a distinct shadow. If mistaken for purely physical material, it can lead to greed and excess, causing the alchemist to lose their way. So I know also perhaps that you might have a shadow element to you too, okay? And many of us perhaps mistake mistake you to be a purely physical person. Okay, so we might kind of put you on the pedestal, or we think that you're more materialistic than you seem, but perhaps then again we're the one judging you to be this way. So could be that overall you are warm-hearted, but then again we don't see the shadow side because we kind of focus more on the putting you on the pedestal kind of thing. Okay, because we might have a tendency to be greedy and excessive with you. Okay, so reverence is the key. So we need to respect you. We need to kind of remember that you're only human too. Okay, even though you might be a valuable person like this. Okay, so read Robert Frost's poem Nothing Gold Can Stay. Okay, and every pet has a noble path. So to ponder, we need to ponder over every pet as a noble path. Okay, so we need to kind of remember that you're still human. Okay, at the end of the day, we should not put you on the pedestal, because how I know you to be is that you're a high mighty person. You're like up there, you're put on the pedestal. Many people talk good things about you, and this is how I know you. Okay, like this is how I'm aware of you. Okay, many people talk good things about you overall. Now let us go to the alchemical wedding. So ritual, celebration, unity. So all hail the alchemical wedding. The laboratory morphs into a dreamlike dance floor, and all your allies, fellow alchemists, and ancestors are here to witness the celebration. What was once lost has been found. What was once denied has come fully into alchemists' embrace. The work is often felt as serious and studious, but the alchemical wedding is a moment of levity and lightness. When this card arrives, it is of utmost importance to mark the occasion. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Honor and acknowledge those who have helped you along the alchemical path. You have come so far. Energy radiates from the unity of opposites and the redrawing of life's blueprint. The new form has arrived. The unknown has become known. You'll be back to your existential queries and tinkering ways in no time. Now the work is to revel in the miracles. So go deeper if you wish, okay? Watch the Flaming Lips music video, Do You Realize? And to ponder deeper, intimacy without sex, okay? Okay. And then the alchemical wedding is a radical act of presence and acceptance. Do something spontaneous today without rules, books, spreadsheets, social media, or schedules. And then you have witness the journey of a fellow alchemist, celebrate and congratulate them. The alchemical wedding is not about you. This is the key to alchemy. Okay, so for some part, what I know is that when you're there, people just celebrate, okay? So there's a lightness element to everything, okay? Like people feel like they have achieved something when you're there. I know these things about you. Okay, so I might not know you that well. We'll see. What type of person I am. With the nectar, I was going to say I smell good. Okay, so whoever this person is, they smell very good. But they are very loving, okay? Like, they have a certain hypnotic tendency to them. Like, people are hypnotized or enchanted by their presence, okay? Or it could be that I have a certain aura that is pink, okay? So if you were to look at me, you'll think the color pink. Pink comes in mind, okay? Aura pink, where it's like a person that enjoys beauty. They see beauty in anything. And they're very balanced. You feel good even if there's hypnotizing tendency, like they're good. Okay, this person doesn't hypnotize people willingly, okay? Like they're unconscious of this even, okay? Like your person might not even know that they're hypnotizing. Your person doesn't know that they smell good to people. Oh my god, their smell attracts people, okay? they have attracted, like they attract people without knowing. Okay, people just love them. They don't know why people love them even. Okay, because love is in their nature. Technically, they're very lovable, perhaps. With the owl, it's owl medicine, so it has, okay, your person could be a healer technically, or they have a very calming and lovable energy to them. So whoever is around them feels lovable, or they feel accepted, they feel beautiful, they feel, you know, valued also. Okay, but this one, it's not even that. It's like the person doesn't know the effect they have on people. Okay, you're looking at them, you feel like you're in love with them. You don't know why. Okay, it's because of their aura, the pheromones. They love everyone, perhaps, this one. Like that. This is the core energy of your person, we're saying. So what do I know about you? You have the Sun card again. Okay, look, I know that you're a happy person. You have the gold energy, and the gold was also the sun. Okay, and you have the Sun card here. So what I know about you is that you're a very fulfilled or happy person. Okay, my challenge is the Queen of Cups. Could be your mother, or my own conceptions, or I could be your wife or something. I don't know. With the Eight of Wands as the reason why I know this about you. Why do I know these things about you? I'm aware of them. Obviously these cards have to come, okay? Like, you have the Emperor with the Chariot card. You're a go-getter. You're like a person on your throne for sure, okay? Four of Wands energy. I'm tired, okay? Like, all this video, I've been just saying one thing, okay? It's either I like you, you like me. It's like that kind of vicious cycle, this one. It's like, I don't even know if I want to upload this video, this one. We're not gonna go liking, even though I like you. Like, I just know these things, okay? Like, people talk about these things. That's why I know about these things. You know, when you're a person that's famous, perhaps, or people just love to talk, like, people gossip about you, but they say good things about you. It's more like, you know, like, let's say you're an achiever. So people want to support you, and they're proud of you being an achiever in the community, right? So it's more that type of awareness we're going in. And with Alchemical Wedding, it's more like, I know that people celebrate, or you're the celebrated type of person. So wherever you go, people are just so happy that you're there. Or people are proud that you're there. They feel proud, okay? Like, they feel like they're somebody because you're there, kind of thing, okay? So this is what I know about you. It's how people act with you, could be what people say about you, technically. And what I know through all these informations is that deep down inside, perhaps you're a very recognized person. You recognize yourself, okay? And you love yourself, perhaps, that you're capable of, you know, being who you are, technically. Because, like, why would people talk good about you? It's because you did good things, right? Logically, if we're going there, it's you did good things that people respect you and talk good about you. They see value in you, which means that perhaps you are valuable to them, or you were useful to them when nobody was helping them out, kind of thing. Could be, I don't know, because you're like a gem, this one. I'll say, like, society or the community you're in, or the community kind of considers you like a gem, okay? Like, you're a very valuable person, okay? Like, we respect you, we love you, we talk well about you, we celebrate when you're there even, okay? Like, we're so happy when you're there. People celebrate your presence, people celebrate your success, people celebrate your kindness and stuff like that, okay? And what I know is that perhaps internally, what I know, okay, because through what I'm hearing and how I interacted with you, or if we never interacted with each other technically, I just know for a fact that you're a very confident person. You might have a big heart, which is true, because why would people talk well about you technically? Because usually people would love to talk about bad things about people, because that's what gossip is. But if nobody talks bad about you, they might put you on the pedestal, this one. So going back to the subject, what I know about you is that you're recognized. You recognize yourself. And perhaps you recognize other people. You're very career oriented, perhaps, or you have a very good solar plexus chakra. Okay. We're gonna go energy wise, perhaps, this one. And the reason why I know this with the Eight of Wands is like, with the Eight of Wands, like, look, this one, perhaps they go deeper when they're kind of knowing these things, because if you're a person that's celebrated, victorious, I don't want to say humble, but like looked at as if you're a noble, humble person, I'm pretty sure that this talking good about you or putting you on the pedestal came with a hard work. Like, you had to work hard on it. Like, you've seen your amount of shit, you know, like shit has happened and you were able to deal with it, or you have a lot of experience, perhaps. I know logically that perhaps you're a person with a lot of experience. You worked hard, or you kind of had to go through things that nobody else went through. That you're enlightened, or you're, you know, illuminated, or you're kind of seen like you're a general. You know, like those generals that come after a battlefield, but then again, what happened during a battle? You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to go to a battlefield and conquer spaces and then come back. Yes, you've gained and people might kind of like celebrate your victory, etc. But then again, what about all the trauma you went in? What about all the killing, the fighting, the battlefields, you know, like those things. So I'm kind of saying it in the form of a battlefield, but perhaps it's not a battlefield you went in, but you've kind of faced challenges and you've kind of like climbed the ladder. It was not easy to climb the ladder. Okay, it was not easy to arrive to that success element, you know, technically. This is what I know. I know that these recognitions or people seeing value in you does not come cheap, okay, because you've worked hard. You are somebody. You're a self-made person, perhaps. And my challenge with the Queen of Cups. Now, this is a more internal card. So for some part, what's my challenge is to want to get to know you in person, or the challenge is to kind of love you genuinely by knowing you, and not kind of just, you know, listen to what the rumors are saying about you, or what I know about you technically through people's mouths, you know. On a physical level, in the initial, perhaps I might have seen you several times with the Emperor and the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm pretty sure perhaps I know is that you're a man or a woman of confidence. Okay, like you have your own position, you have your own kingdom technically, you have your own projects or your own community that roots for you, but you take responsibility. So you're the type of man or woman that is responsible, very responsible, okay? And you have that driven energy to you. So you're very I don't want to say innovative, but I could think that you are innovative too. Success, you go after it, okay? Like, you're ambitious. What I know about you is that you're ambitious. You're very balanced in the way that you kind of attack, okay? So the way you attack, or the way you kind of face challenges, is very like you're ready to go on a battlefield, okay? Like, you're always ready to go on a battlefield. You're ready for situations to happen and deal with them, okay? You're on your throne, this one. This one, it's like, if you don't have that, like, air of, like, general or something, I would doubt it. Okay, so you look like a confident man or woman. Okay, like the way you stand even is like straight, the back is straight, the way you sit is straight, like you're on a throne, you know, like you're proud, you own it, that throne is yours. It's like Game of Thrones, but then again the throne chooses you, you know, it's like that. You're not afraid to go on a battlefield. So it's more like if you're a king. Okay, we're gonna go on a king energy or a queen energy, but this one's more masculine vibes. Like you sit on the throne. When you need to go on a battlefield, you go and do the work yourself. Okay, now if you can't do the work yourself, you make sure that the people you're sending deals with the situation. So you're very accomplished. Accomplished is the word. Career oriented could be here. Ambitious can be here, but there's an element of kingdom you own. Okay, I know you're a CEO something, or like you're a manager, or you kind of have your own company, you're successful like that. Okay, you have people that work for you. This one could be. And the Four of Wands energy, what do I know about you? Okay, perhaps I know that rumors are not rumors, they're real facts. Okay, so if I've heard about these things and then I've seen you with my own eyes, then perhaps I know for a fact that you're a genuine person, you're like more humbler, you know, like, because sometimes people might like put you on the pedestal, but then again, if I don't know you, I'll just kind of like, you know, like either I'll believe the rumors or I will not, you know, and I'll just wait until I really see you. Now, perhaps I've seen you in person and I kind of definitely believe what they're saying, kind of thing, okay? So, with the Four of Wands could be that, like, I know that you are a very founded and established person. And in the near future, with the Seven of Swords energy, what do I know about you? That you have okay, what do I know about you? Perhaps this is me, kind of the owl energy, looking at you and realizing perhaps that you do have a defense mechanism and that you have something that you hide, perhaps. Or you're transforming. And for some of you, I was gonna say in the initial phase when I had like the Emperor card, it could be that you're married too, okay? It's not that you're the father of the company or you're like the, you know, a man who's single. You could be a man that's married too. So if you're married, I know you're married, or I believe you're married. With the Chariot card, it's more like you're a person that's quite bold and you don't procrastinate that much, okay? People need to kind of be quick with you. You face challenges or you face people, like people need to face you, kind of thing, a bit. Okay, now if you're single, then definitely it's more like you might have a defense mechanism yourself. But I want to understand what the Seven of what do I know about you? It's that perhaps, like, I don't know, like this one, who am I to say this? I don't know. Okay, so you'll know if you like this one, but I'm tired of this. Okay, perhaps it's true. I was just gonna go with it. You know, I like it's either I know you like me or I like you myself. And you have to be bold and make the first move here, okay? So if you like me too, then perhaps you need to make the first move. But somebody like you should have already done the first move by now, okay? So this one, if you're single and you're interested in me, then definitely you should have done it already, or you've done it. But this one, perhaps if you did it, I should have perhaps embraced my emotions. My challenge was to embrace my emotions towards you. Okay, it could be many ways. Now, if you told your emotions, which you could have already, okay, if this is more romantic, what do I know about you is that perhaps you were interested in me, and that in itself made my heart pump, or your heart was pumping for me. But in the near future, or like afterwards, what I knew about you is that you liked me, but then again, you were deceiving me, but then again, you liked me, kind of thing. Now, if this is not you, it's more like perhaps I know about you knowing this about me, could be. Okay, so look, you're a valuable person, you're a confident person, you're a charismatic person, people value you. Those kind of things I know, okay? But me embracing my emotions towards you could be the issue here. Okay, so what I know about you is that you know that I'm like this. Okay, like I need to face myself with you technically. Or perhaps, but this is in reverse cards. It's reverse cards. What do I know about you? Perhaps I know the effect I have on you, but then again, I need to embrace my emotions so that we can kind of like face each other somehow. But then again, I'm going more awareness. I don't know anything here, okay? You will know, okay? But if you know I like you, then definitely you should have done the first move by now, okay? Who am I to say this to you anyways? But if I needed to be the first one and make the first move, but this is not messages for the person we're reading about. This is messages for you, okay? So Monology deck is for you, the viewer. What I know, okay, I'm not going to praise you all the time. This one, there's a lot of praising element, okay? You're a good person, you're a majestic person, you're a person that people just love to celebrate with, okay? But overall, I know you're the serious type of man or female, okay? You have your shit together overall. You have big balls energy, you're confident, and we know that. You recognize yourself, you recognize other people. We understand also that you have immense experience in life, okay? It's not easy to be in this energy without life experiences. And Four of Wands. Four of Wands could be many things. It could be that your heart pumps when you see me, I know that. Or it's like my heart pumps when I see you. But this one, it's not even that. It's either you're a person with big heart, okay? You're a person that's very founded. Like you have a certain security element to you, okay? Like I know this. I feel this inside. Like, you know, when people kind of like look at you, they know that, you know, you're a self-made person. You're a person with a big heart. I know these things, we feel this. It's like that, okay? There's a way you make people feel, okay? That they're talking well about you like this. And in a near future, or what I also know, is that perhaps you're hiding something, or I know that you have a defense mechanism a bit, or you have something you wish to protect. Like that, okay? And in reverse, I have the Two of Cups. So, look, I might know that, be it you're interested in me or not, okay, you'll know how it goes, okay? Because this one is a person that's just aware of you, okay? So I might not communicate with you technically. I don't have a relationship with you technically. I've just observed or I've interacted with you several times only, okay? So if you're interested in this one, know that this person looks at you well, okay? Because they believe that you're like a big balls energy type of woman or man, okay? Like you're confident, okay? You're sexy. You're like the battlefield type of guy or girl, okay? Like I know like you're a self-made type of person. But and I know that you're the nurturing type, but you act like you're not nurturing at all, perhaps. I don't know this one. Okay, so this is what I know about you. Okay, it could be that I know you like me, but then again, this one, if you liked me, I'm pretty sure it's not just gonna be awareness here. Okay, so I will not be just aware of certain things. Like I could be a stranger and know these things. Okay, like that. It's the end. It's done. Okay, so that's finished. That's it. Okay, so you'll know what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do. Like that. So this is all that I had for all 5 piles. And I hope it resonated. I hope I didn't do some repeating. And that's it. Okay, so stay safe, stay healthy, okay? Don't give up on things like me. So I'll see you on my next channel. okay, on my next video on my channel, basically. Okay, sooner or later, someday, you'll see I'll upload again. Okay, so see you next time, guys. Bye.